Sorry, what? Where's the echo coming from? Oh. I can hear myself, and I usually can't hear myself.
Two hours later.
Don't you 2 hours later me. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Why can I hear myself? Monitor's off on this thing. What the heck? I mean, I just did now. But no, monitor's off. It sounds more like one of the pages is playing my stream. No, YouTube's muted. That's adorable. You think I can close my browser? I have like 6 windows open, and each of them has like 5 tabs open. But usually it shows you which tab has audio playing on it. And none of them are showing that. It's very weird. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, hey, kitty. One of my overlays? Maybe. start closing them all until you stop hearing yourself? No. But you guys hear me normally, right? So it's just something weird on my end. I might just have to ignore it for now. Well, I can just turn my volume down then. Like my PC volume. Because, like, I have Windows updates to do anyways. So it's good, you know, it's gonna destroy all the sound settings in OBS anyways. I'm so confused. Whatever. I break everything. It's fine. I'm just annoyed because it was fine before we went and took a break, and now it's broken. God, that's so far away.
Do you see that too?
As long as it's not weird for you guys, like I can deal.
Papa? What is it?
Oh, please. Just make it stop.
I'm scared.
It's all right. Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
We may play a little bit of 14 tomorrow and then just switch to something else. I'm still mad at it for not dropping the stuff I need for Relic Weapon. Oh, I went the wrong way. I gotta go up there. Get the shine, get the shine. Do your thing.
Thanks, girl. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Oh no! That sucks. I'm sorry, Kivy.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more, and he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
But I thought the
I
odds
doubt
were
even
ever
Theo
in my
can take on a
favor.
dragon.
Come on. We need to
How
get to
dare you
Cashlock.
lie to me?
Well, I guess you guys didn't lie to me, but, Hunger Games lied to me. That's a book I still need to buy. I need to buy the newest book she came out with. I keep remembering it at the wrong times. That I don't have it yet. Kivy, don't lie. You love taking things apart and then figuring out how to put them back together. fucking hell.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Sorry, I'm back. I got ADHD'd by myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. No. No. Wait. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Hi, furry metal ferret. No, I ADHD'd myself and... Yeah. You know, as one does. It happens. I had a thought and I was like, I don't know. And then I couldn't find the item that I had the thought about, and now I'm very confused as to where the item is. So ADHD brain went and was like, it should be over here. What do you mean? And then it wasn't. And then, yeah. ADHD is a bannable offense. Not in this chat. Otherwise, I'd have to ban myself. But I muted the output coming from Chrome, like any sound coming from Chrome on my computer. So I thought maybe it muted me for you guys, because it's definitely coming from one of the Chrome pages. I just don't know what page it's coming from. And I'm not gonna worry about fiddling around with it right now. I just don't want to hear myself like 5 minutes after I say whatever I say to you guys. It's not 5 minutes, but there's definitely a delay in whatever I have open. Look. Alright? Didn't I already just say I have ADHD brain? Not only do I keep multiple tabs and windows of Chrome open on my computer, but my brain functions the same way.
Ready, girl?
How many Chrome tabs do you have open in your brain right now?
Run like the wind.
Shiny! Same, furry metal ferret. Same. You close your browser impulsively all the time just to close any tabs?
Let's get this
That
over
sounds
with.
terrible.
Carving. Straight home now.
Yeah, we definitely went the wrong way.
Come on.
I do the same thing on my work computer.
Fly, Ambrosia.
A lot of that is because I tend to multitask when I'm working on different line items that I have to submit for the day.
Time to fight.
So I'll have like 3 items open at once. Because I'll be working on multiples at a time. Can I not kamikaze myself down there? That sucks. Alright. Yeah. Poro would always give me the nice degree about that. That and the, when was the last time you opened your computer and dusted it? I'm sorry, to what now?
I can walk from here.
I can kamikaze down here, but I couldn't kamikaze from the other ledge. It's fine. It's a bit rude, but fine. Yeah. Look, my new
Where's
PC
Theodore?
case actually has a clear
Upriver.
front, so I can actually see how
led the
dusty
dragon
it
that
gets
way to
inside.
keep it from the village, but the whole area is flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
It's actually really good for the ADH kid living in my brain, because if I don't see it, I don't think about it. But having the clear side on the case, I have no choice but to see it if I look down. Yeah. see-through panels on the sides of PCs were definitely made for the ADHD gamers. They can play it off like they made it for the lights inside the PC, but they did not. They made it for the ADHD gamer. Wow, how much dust do you have in your apartment, Kivy? Although, as I said earlier, you do take apart and rebuild a lot of things. So, you certainly do have probably more dust going on than the average person in their room. You can stare at your overpriced PC parts.
It's over.
Display, brother.
Where are you, Theo?
Ooh, not close enough. Yeah, I don't really feel like I have any OCD. There's a couple things that could probably qualify as OCD tendencies.
Damn it.
But
The ether's too thick. These
I
creatures
think
have
they
already
also
turned.
fall under the ADHD umbrella. So we just put them all in that. And by we, I mean me.
This ends now.
You know, I like that idea. Let's end this now.
I can't waste any more time. I need to
Sorry.
find Theodore before that dragon does.
His grunt.
Looks like it's found me.
The dragon's turned as well. We have to stop it here or the village is doomed.
Oh god, why did you
Saved again.
Okay. Yeah, we could have just waited until he came down to do that. Thanks.
Fire and flame!
Screwing that up for me.
Yeah!
His grunting just makes me. He's so silly. Damn.
Better already.
You're not even close enough to do it, bro. Come on. Zangetsu is not serving me well right now. This is what I needed to save it for. Look, I'm supposed to be the one protecting you, you little peon. Oh my god, will you pull yourself into
Nice try.
giant dragon now? As soon as they get over there, he always takes off. Come on! Do the thing! Got his grunts.
It's over.
It's over.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that.
Oh no.
Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore!
Oh. Oh no. Oh.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you.
Yeah, what the heck are you even doing in here?
Theodore. Take care of my sister. Vito. Wait. Goodbye. Oh.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to... I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
Look, I was not invested in that quest until the end there. I wasn't. I was like, la la la, this is another side quest, do 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 do. And then the dude showed up all covered in ether and everything went south, hard turn south from there. It got deep and dark fast, it really did. It was just like, did you want feels today? Bam! I got feels for you. Like, didn't even give you a second to contemplate the fact that it was gonna throw feels at you. That's some damn good writing right there. It doesn't even give you a second thought on the fact that it's about to throw feels at you harder than you will ever know. Oy. They are good at what they do, Yoshi P and his team. Teams? I guess I think that should technically be plural. Over here. This is an awful lot of dead plants. Or dying.
Everyone, Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's Manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven all, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
I promise nothing. Absolutely promise 0 things.
Why would I help you? I don't even like people.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Curse
I
breaker.
didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
This won't be an easy decision.
Can't we all just get along?
You should have seen him. The thing didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, neither did you, I hear. Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Does he deserve passing marks, chat? Did he perform adequately? Look, I'm not even sure I can be mean about this and say no.
Amber lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
End ads. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah. We have I don't know, whatever grinder Mr. Man bought when he got the espresso machine. And it also, like, if it doesn't get cleaned out every so often, yeah, shit just builds up. Why are the... Excuse me. There's my timer. Very, very rude. Very rude. Oh, we only have a minute of ads left, though. I was gonna go downstairs and turn on the kettle. Alas, I can wait till the next break. $30.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the Cursebreakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
I'll drive. A new quest. Gav!
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught luckier in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by.
You mean...
Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing.
What about my
Try
bird?
and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Does ambrosia not count as a silver chocobo? Can't we just pluck a feather off our own bird? What? I'm very confused. I don't understand why we can't just pluck a feather off our own bird. Is a white chocobo and a silver chocobo two different things? Like, oops. I'm just so very confused.
Sell anything today?
As much as you, I'll wager.
The garrison salvaged what they could from more, but that grain won't last us through the wind.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Kivy is today's Captain Obvious. I realize silver and white. One is white, one is silver. But they could, in the term of this game, be considered the same color. We're talking about a bird. I'm pretty sure a bird is not going to be shiny. Unless it's in the Twilight universe, and then maybe. No, there is no shiny hunting in any Final Fantasy. Okay, maybe World of Final Fantasy. No, I don't think there was like... I really don't remember. It's been too long. There were like special marks and stuff, but... Smooth like butter. A criminal undercover. Oh, it's this person that has the thing above their head that definitely did not have the thing above its head 2 seconds ago.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Aren't we supposed to be like undercover still as Sid? But yet we're trepsing around. Oh, hi, Torgal. Do you want the pets? Look, every time Torgal comes near me, I pick him up and cuddle him. And then I get kisses.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
It's actually pretty adorable. Did you not know that, Kivy? Yeah!
This one's ours, pretty boy.
You can pet him and I think play with him. I mean, it's not your typical Final Fantasy game. So, like, if you like Final Fantasy, it's a nice deviation. And, the end will definitely give you some feels. The end will 100% give you feels. Oh, really? The only FF you ever enjoyed was 15. Oddly enough, that was one that is probably low on my list of Final Fantasies. The whole boy band trip in the car thing was... That part of the story just didn't do it for me. I don't know why. Like, I liked all the characters. I just... The tripping around with the boy band kind of killed it for me a little bit, I guess.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece. I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
I don't know why that one's restricted. It's been restricted for a long time.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs.
How do? That all, is it?
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stall set up.
Sure how to figure out what...
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Colours too. Mostly
Looking for
green,
shelter,
though.
are you? Come on inside, I'll introduce you to Martha.
Oh, this one.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicereine.
Maybe another time.
I'm sorry, what? Say that
I'm
again?
looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
I don't understand why ambrosia does not count.
We've got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night? You speak to Martha.
Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh,
I
or
am
maybe
not
not.
your man.
Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
I just had a moment of, oh yeah, I bet you this quest was supposed to be done before we found ambrosia. Because we didn't have her initially.
I built a barricade so sturdy, even a band of Curl Gone Blue couldn't break it down.
That's what I get for doing quests out of order. Or not doing side quests sooner.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
Oh, it does say Rhiannon's Ride. Real frickin' small right there. Look, I found a silver chocobo, guys. That was so easy. Oh my gosh.
Ready, girl? Run like the wind.
I have a feeling like we're supposed to do this soon. Like,
Can hardly
you
make
don't
out a
have
blooming
ambrosia when this quest is first available.
Have care.
Company.
Tracks.
That was the most clouty TikTok style. Oh my gosh. I am glad I could imbue the fake excitement that I was trying to. Oh my gosh.
More tracks. And these look fresh. A chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
I'm pretty sure like 95%, maybe a little bit more, of TikTok videos are fake. Staged. All that good stuff.
I don't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned.
There's more than one! Wait, did Ambrosia have babies while we were split?
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
I wanted more out of that quest than what happened.
It was no trouble at all.
Still, I appreciate it. Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
And magic,
It's a
sir.
long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say.
I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
Oh, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day, my mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be.
Damn.
I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Are they your masters? Because at least they're all hot.
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Ow.
I may have had one too many.
You think?
You may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. after I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Duh. Yeah, this is such a good bean. Alright, what else do we got going on? Oh boy. There's just a whole heck of a lot going on in Northreach. That I just never took care of.
So,
the Dominion's all but done for.
Then it's lucky we stayed here.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
Oh
And
darn,
just
we
gonna
have to go
fall into
visit the
line?
brothel. Oh no, we
What else
don't.
can I do?
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. But, I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Kibby, the things that draw your attention in this game. Yes, there is a brothel in
It's not only
this town.
control of the garrison he wants. It's the
We have frequent interactions with its lady.
We already have a leader in the Dame.
And by frequent interactions, I mean she has a lot of quests
One
that
at
we
a
need to
time
get from
now.
her. Alright, actual in-game quests.
Thank you. We won't forget this.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children.
Oh my god.
If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
No, I think he more likely learned there is a large number of attention-seeking people
embarrassing me.
who play his MMO.
You're embarrassing yourself.
This is a
I
great
hear the
angle.
Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreck is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
And that, friends, is what we call somebody that does not think for themselves and just accepts things as they are. Or we could put a more positive light on it and just be like, well, he always looks on the brighter side of things. As to the good that could come out of these instead of the horrible evils.
Well, what do you think?
I actually don't remember who Duke Oriflamme is, so I don't actually remember if he's like a good dude or...
Welcome back.
If
Wraiths
he's
give you any
horrible.
trouble?
None worth mentioning.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Oh, yeah. Back to the brothel. This is the brothel. And this is the lady of the brothel that we deal with frequently. For quests. Story-related quests.
Fetch!
I don't.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrack, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. With you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Oh, look! It's again!
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him, by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
I keep trying to get that payback one out of there, and it keeps showing back up. For a minute there, I thought I was muted again.
Your town needs you. I need you.
Ugh.
Saw the captain just now.
We're about to have ads in 2 minutes.
Because he handed it in. I would speak with this Duke about...
What does the dame have to say about all this, I wonder?
Surely she... So you are content to abandon... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Got ads in 40 seconds. So, I'm gonna take a pee break. I'll be right back. Hi, Kibby. I was literally just gonna say, sorry, ADHD brain struck again. Ah, fuck. Oh, yeah. I was checking on the ferrets and ADHD brain struck. Look, I can't help it. They're so fucking cute, okay? They can bite me every single day of their lives, draw blood when they do so, and they would still be cute. It's the same with the rabbit. It is. It is very. And it probably doesn't help that we're like, me and my doctor are trying to working on finding the best med for me. Like, my original doctor left. She left the practice. And I had to find a new one. Well, I didn't. Because procrastination. So I was off of it for a while. And then I finally was like, all right, I need to get back on it. And now, like, the one that was working doesn't feel like it's working. And now we're trying to find ones that do work, and I don't know, it's just all very confusing. Honestly, sometimes I think it, like, meds in general don't work right on me.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Funny you should say that. One of the anxiety meds I have also acts as a sleeping pill. And I was specifically given it to help with my nighttime.
Fire and flame.
My legs causing me issues at night, my nerve pain, right? But it doesn't seem to be working very well anymore. And it has nothing to do with the pill itself. It actually has to do with the prescription itself. It has to do with the pill they gave me. At some point, the place I go to switched from one generic to another, and I still have some of the old one. That one works for me. This new generic they get doesn't work for me. And now I'm thinking that it might be a similar issue with the Adderall.
Clive, it's me. Are you alright?
Maybe the generic just doesn't work for me.
But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Yeah, it's not meds in general that are terrible. It's finding the right version of
Do
it
you not see,
that's
Father?
terrible.
The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear.
Did you just say sword?
Now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No.
How do you think you'd fare against them, sir?
A new shield, a new sword. A new empire.
God, somebody punch him.
We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Griga wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
If no work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
I don't know, Kivy. You'll just have to play it and find out for yourself.
She is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still won for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
Madame.
That guy's just jealous because she won't sleep with him.
Oh wait, I can't go out this way at all, can I? I have to go out this way and go around. No, I guess I could have kept going. It's fine.
Merciful creature.
Sex drives the world. Yeah, as much as people don't want to admit it. Yeah. What the heck? But it also gets a lot of people in the world in trouble for dumb shit that they do. And most of those people probably deserve to get in trouble for the dumb shit they did. So, you know, it's a give and take.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Would you like a ride in my tornado? I'll do a little bit of this.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
Yay! More friends.
Oh, hi. Look, you can't sneak up on somebody from behind like that. It's just not right. I mean, really, who just comes from behind like that? Without letting somebody know, right? You gotta give a heads up first.
To me, flames!
It's only right.
Too slow.
Oh. I don't think so. I think most of the abilities I have left to get are like... really expensive. Or Leviathan, which I'm not currently using. I don't think I have too many of those. Yet. I love using that as a dodge. I'm pretty sure they did not intend it as a dodge. But I enjoy using it as one. sure that's actually how I made it through the final boss. I remember a significant amount of me using that to dodge out of the line of fire.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The Dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Sorry, give me a minute.
Just a little further.
This the last one?
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
We leveled up! Yay! Oh, is that what I had to do before I could get the other one? Oh, is it?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Vale. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Of course they did, Kivy.
This the last one?
We did it! Kiss.
This town is one giant maze.
Can we get you anything?
This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. Nice try.
So satisfying. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
What exactly is a heady scent? Right, abilities. Oh, I have not. I have not. Yeah, see, see, when you start getting up this high, like, it costs so many ability points. Oh, that's mastered. Okay. This one I can upgrade. That's mastered. What are the... This is the cyclone. No, this is gouge. Oh, I really haven't done anything with this one. Oh, I'm just short. Huh. I can upgrade that one. Oh, I can master that one. No, I'll probably stick with these three because, like, for this fight, for Leviathan fight, I'll probably stick with these three because I have a level of comfort switching between them. Oh my god, I'm just short on this one. Ugh. Rude. Like, I switch between the using the three of them pretty well, I think.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Honestly, Odin's probably the roughest. To use, because his sword strokes move slow sometimes.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Maybe we shouldn't mention that it's made from worm.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable.
But
and
you
I
almost
defy any
puked.
man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Can I taste it before I agree to bring it? Because, like, I don't trust that it was actually as good as he's saying. That whole action speaks louder than words type thing, kind of. We're traveling to Diagon Alley. Because that's what I read. Oh, hey,
Good
it's
girl.
a silver chocobo.
Faster!
Quiet.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I turned off the path.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Kinda looks like it, bro. Yeah.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
I mean, if you feel gross and you have the time, yeah, why not?
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quinton! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing.
And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
Stay down! Enough! It's over!
Really? Who's alive?
Have care.
Oh, I'm just supposed to keep going.
Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here! Stay down!
Stay down!
Mercy. I need to get back to Quentin.
What counts as back? Like up?
Quentin! Quentin! Look at me!
So he survived.
He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Then he goes and kills himself.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
I think it just started raining outside.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Ready, girl? Run like the wind.
Yeah. Wrong way.
Quiet.
I see a shiny object.
Straight home now.
Excellent. I just had a really terrible thought.
You make it look easy.
Not like a terrible, horrific thought.
That's all of
terrible
them.
as in
Owen can uncross his toes now.
I can't share. Oh, we're in ad break. Son of a butt. My bad. I thought that was the timer for upcoming. We back? We back now? We back.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant!
I totally forgot we were even looking for these.
I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away. May I present to you the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it. I promise.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious.
Is it
Thank you,
stretchy
Owen.
enough for you?
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but That's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
It's fine. It's fine, I didn't need maximum inventory for the main boss fight anyways. It's fine. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's fine. We're just gonna check out the views while we're here.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
I
You
will
earned
take
this.
those ability points.
Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
My name's not Sid, damn it. Seriously, you think he ever gets sick of being called Sid? Mastering a thing is like just so expensive. Oh, I don't even have this mastered. I would have thought I would master that right away. At least I have all of these things mastered. Wait, I thought I had these mastered already. Man. Brain work good not.
If they were mastered, Zell, they wouldn't have a number under them. What are you doing?
There's an awful lot of side quests I did not do.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. we must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many, but in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Okay.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
Come on.
Like, I can literally hear Chocobo music in my head when I ride my Chocobo. Is that normal? I feel like it should be. But I'm sure there's somebody that will decide it's not. If you've even heard or like seen a meme of it just
The
one
entire
time,
village looks abandoned.
it's just
Now,
like instantly in your brain after that.
which house would a bookworm live in? interests were certainly varied.
The fall of the bearers.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
What?
Leaving so soon, stranger? We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle.
Distance.
I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it, or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Nope.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Not if you're dead. Oh, you're not even gonna fight your own fights, bro?
See, shall we?
Dagger, bitch. I'm gonna guess nobody did those consecutively to, you know, hear what it sounded like. When all the grunts are back to back like that, like, just a wild guess on my part.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book. For now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Wait. Damn it.
Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
I've hit the point in my morning where I'm not sure I can actually sit any longer.
Vivian. I found it.
I'm just getting fidgety.
The book you lost.
We might end early.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the Bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Oh, I can finally do this one, can't I? And get rid of the freaking quest that's been haunting me since... I don't even know how long.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered, if he's still with us. Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
About that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Later, coffee. Drive safe.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Wow.
Right away.
Wow.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died? 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man.
No, come back. We get flashbacks of Sid.
Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
You want Sid to talk about feelings? Are you crazy?
Why would he? Him or anyone. I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Look. That's another straight to the feels quest that... Oh, who am I kidding? I needed it. I needed my Sid. My flashbacks of my Sid. But also, I know it's still early, but I can't actually sit here any longer. I'm way too fidgety. Oh, damn. Tomorrow we'll do some 14. I think Moogle tomes are coming up or are happening right now. I know they're at least coming. So if they're happening, then that would give us a little bit something different to do. We'll take a stab at some relic drops. And then we'll see what we do after that. Kind of depends on if the relic dropping wants to be nice to me or not. I'm gonna guess it doesn't, because, you know, it's just how it goes. All right. I am gonna send y'all over to Valk. He is playing some Tears of the Kingdom. So go hang out over there, chill. It's a nice, comfy, chill place to hang out at. And I'll catch y'all later. If I don't see you tomorrow, then have a wonderful day and rest of your week. For now. I totally did that backwards. Anyways, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, guys. Have a fabulous week if I don't see you later. Before I stumble through more things that I'm going to attempt to say, I'm going to get out of here and send you away, okay? 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 Okay, bye.